We are backstage at Pointfest 2024, and this is a band that I had in studio for one of what I believe is one of their very first, like, sort of in-studio visits. But they're back now with a great new single called Magnetic. Wage War joining us at Pointfest. Gents, how the hell are you?
Doing good.
Good to see you. We're doing great.
Doing great.
Wonderful to see you. The single is great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Magnetic is so fantastic. I know it's coming from an album that you guys have coming out in June. How long had that been percolating? Was that a quick song to write? Did it kind of come together quickly? Tell me the story.
Magnetic came pretty late in the process, actually, for the record. We toured our last record, Manic, pretty much all the way up until July of last year. And we've been writing along the way, little trips here and there, but we kind of like got down to it after July. And Magnetic was something that kind of came later in the record. We had already had like 6 or 7 songs that we were flirting with, and Magnetic was one that I showed to our producer, Drew, and he was like, we can get to these later. We need to work on this right now.
Right,
so,
kind of took precedent.
Yeah, so we spent a couple days on it and got it to like a similar form to where it is now. The original demo is quite a bit different than how it turned out, but yeah, we got together on it, and we're incredibly proud of it.
You know what I wonder? When you're creating, when you're making a song, and whether it be lyrically, whether it be musically, whatever the case may be, how do you guys not overthink everything to death? Because I feel like if I tried to make a record, I would spend 12 years making one song that would never come out because I would always want to, do like, how do you know the proper amount to mess with something? I think
sometimes you have to step away from certain things. Like there was one song, Nails, that we did, and I feel like we worked on that song for like 3 days, and I'm just like, we got to move on to something else, and then came back to it and wrote the rest of the song.
So just sometimes it's just literally just like,
I got to give it a break.
Back with a fresh brain. I feel like.
I think gut instinct is normally a good gauge as well. Normally, if it felt good the first time, it's probably the right move.
I get the general idea that you guys are already road dogs and kind of sort of will continue to sort of be that way. Is that just kind of how you view Wage War as a band that's going to be out a lot?
I mean, I think so. I think we have always been yes men as far as tours go, and love to work, love to be on tour. We had 6 months off before all of this, and I think by the end of that, we certainly were sick of it, So especially with the new album coming out, I would expect we'd be on tour a ton. I think we all look fondly on the van days and grinding in the van and stuff. But I think always excited to be touring.
Well, if you could say, there's no real correlation between this, but one of my very favorite things is just to go on a road trip, is just to get in the car and friggin' roll. What is the best parts of that for you guys? I would think the listening to the music in your vehicle is probably badass. I would think the conversations, I think the smell would probably be off from time to time, but I would think that there would be just a lot of little mini things that make it one of the things that you love to do the most.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a new city every day. There's always something to do, but just having my 4 best friends in the bus with us is always fun.
Okay, well, you say best friends. How do you guys fight then? Because I know you have to get into arguing
we
about
rarely
songs.
don't.
Really?
I mean, we'll have a disagreement about something stupid of like Wendy's is better than Burger King or something like that. But that's about as crazy as it gets.
That's really great.
Yeah.
That's really
that
great.
And Mario Kart brings out quite the feud.
Listen, as a parent, I consider myself a very good one. But when I play Mario Kart against my kids, I turn into a different human being altogether.
100%.
Should I let my 10-year-old beat me? Yes, but
No.
I can't. I just
Never.
I can't, and I won't. What character do you go to? Is there a particular?
I play a villager.
I play Shy Guy.
All right.
I mean, when I play, I think I play Wario.
All right.
Britton's a smart guy in our group, though, because he usually stays out of it, and he'll commentate and watch us play. And stuff, so.
They're better at it than I am.
Yeah, he cares about his mental health.
I've been rolling with Tanuki Mario for the last
That's
year or so.
Steven Curley.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a real great thing. And then plus it just reminds me of Super Mario Brothers 3, which is one of my very favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Which I guess we could get into a video game discussion at any time. But listen, gentlemen, it's wonderful to see you. Cannot wait to see you today.
You.
I have not got a chance to see you live yet. So I'm
All right.
super, super stoked. And we can't wait to have you back, maybe even before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Who knows, Wage War?
Anything could happen.
Yeah,
right?
anything could happen.
Truly
But
anything.
continued success. You guys are really
Thank you so
feeling
much.
like you are really getting into be a sweet spot and a
Thank
band
you.
that our audience freaking loves. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks a lot.
supporting us. Appreciate it.
Backstage at Pointfest. It's Wage War, everybody.